Welcome out to another episode of It's All Been Done Radio Hour. This week, we bring you a brand new Packer and Ratcliff recorded live at the Columbus Podcast Meetup last spring. Before we begin, we'd like to thank Mad Lab Theater, our wonderful host site. We have a show there coming up on Saturday, March 10th at 5:30 p.m. You can get your tickets at madlab.net/tickets. We'd also like to thank Circle 270 Media, who this podcast is a part of. Additionally, we want to thank It's All Been Done Presents, our parent network, featuring podcast, written work, video series, and more. Our first weekly video series was Nikki Tells You How to Live Your Life. She's hard at work on season 2 right now. But you can go to our YouTube channel or go to IABDpresents.com and a link to our YouTube channel and watch the complete first season of Nikki Tells You How to Live Your Life. It's hilarious. Nikki Smith, who stars in it and makes it, is really, really comically gifted. And there's actually some decent advice snuck in there from time to time. If you would like to see Nikki's gag reel, you can donate to us at patreon.com/IABD. Help support our show. Now enjoy this episode of Packer and Ratcliff entitled The Night Shift.
Our next feature tonight is Packer and Ratcliff, featuring everyone's favorite time-traveling, dimension-shifting, immortal duo.
Hello, I'm James Packer.
And I'm Nicholas Ratcliff.
And I'm Tim the Time Machine. My name stands for Technology for Innovative Movement.
Shut up, Tim. This is our time.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
We are two refined gentlemen whose acquaintance you must make.
As you witness our adventures, your breath we will take.
We never tarry in a single locale very long.
But if you tire of us, we are sure to move along.
Are you finished?
Not quite.
Long!
Okay, now I'm done.
When we founded Pack Rat Comics back so very long ago, we did not realize just how many places we would go. From Amsterdam
To Timbuktu, from Portland
to Paris, from 4954 to 1383. We traveled through a time machine brought from Mr. Wells.
Well, it's stolen.
Yes, that's right, but who can really tell?
Me.
We flit through outer space from one dimension to another.
We've skimmed the tops of pyramids and wrestled Whistler's mother.
We travel through both time and space.
And space and time you'll see.
That's basically what I just said.
I beg to differ, P. Through thick and thin we stick so close like honey to a knife.
We persevere, we see it through. He's kinda like my wife.
I am.
I'm Packer.
And I'm Ratcliff.
Our bond is that of brothers. At least it surely would be if we weren't each other's lovers. All right, here we go. You ready to do this? We're cream of the crop. We're society's best. I lost my place again. We're certainly much better than this radio show suggests. We're top of the mountain, tip of the sea. Two fabulous fellas as any can see. We're funky, spunky monkeys, as cheeky as can be. Alright, let's do this. Big finish. We got this. We're Packer and Ratcliff. Yes, Packer and Ratcliff. Packer and Ratcliff. Ta-da!
Tonight's episode, The Night Shift. We check in with our heroes in their Tim.
Packer, I'm bored.
Then you should get on board.
Well, I'd like to, but I just don't know what to do.
Dear Ratcliff, we have a time machine and a dimensional shifter. We can literally go anywhere and anywhen we like. How can you be bored?
Well, I just don't know where I want to go.
Ooh, a friendly reminder, if I may, sir. Ooh, I have a randomizer option. Oh,
Oh, we know. And do you remember what happened the last time we used it?
Oh, I don't.
Oh, sure you do.
No, Packer, I really don't.
Oh, I do, sir.
Nobody asked you, Tim.
Oh.
Of course you remember. You're a machine with wires for brains and sprockets for thoughts.
Well, upon further inspection, that's not really how we time machines
Oh,
really
look, I
work.
don't care.
Oh.
I referred to when Tim brought us face to face with H.G. Wells, the man who built this spectacular time
He said
machine.
spectacular.
Oh, right. Yes, I remember now. That was dreadful.
Awful.
Inconvenient.
Perturbing.
Dumb. So I understand why we loathe to press the randomizer again.
Oh, but sirs, it is completely random. The chances we would end up back with Mr. Wells again are astronomically against.
Good enough for me. If it gets you over your funk, dear Ratcliff.
All right, if we must, we must.
Oh, yay.
Hit it, Tim.
Oh, goody gumdrops, come here. Oh. Ooh, here we go. A bubba-da-boom, a bubba-da-boom,
Tim,
a bubba-da-bee,
Tim,
a bubba-da-bee.
Tim, stop
Oh,
that.
bubba-da-bee.
Tim, stop it. Tim,
Oh, God,
Tim,
stop the
Tim,
randomizer.
Tim,
All right,
Tim,
we're stopped.
Tim.
We've arrived, sirs. We've arrived.
Jeez.
Yes, but where and when have we arrived?
Oh, well, Master, Springfield, Massachusetts, 1868.
The 19th century. Again? Really, Tim?
Look, as I said, sirs, I do not control the randomizer.
You're the worst time machine we've ever met.
Oh, that really hurts my feelings, sir.
Packer, I have a question. How can a time machine have feelings?
Oh,
I don't know. Let's go forth and see where Tim has brought us.
thank you. Goodbye. Oh, you didn't even wave back at me. Oh, that's just mean. Mean.
Oh, Margaret, you just have to stand up to him.
How can I, Bessie? He's a man, and I'm a woman. A woman can't patent an invention. I guess I'm just gonna have to let Charlie take credit for my work.
No way. You have rights too, kinda.
Right, what rights? I can't vote. I can be fired for getting pregnant.
You're pregnant?
Oh, God, no. You do not look happy about that. But if I was, I can be fired. I can't go to an Ivy League school, and I can't even be a Supreme Court justice.
Well, of course you can't do those things. Those are all men's jobs.
Yeah, all we can do is tend home and work in factories like this one.
Man, it sucks to be a woman.
You said it.
Hi, Margaret. Hi, Bessie.
Hi, Cornelius.
Hi, Cornelius.
What are you ladies talking about?
Oh, just how much it sucks to be a woman in 1868.
You're telling me. I'm sure glad I'm not one of you gals. By the way, your boobs look smashing in those blouses today.
Thank you so much.
You sure know how to flatter a girl.
Well, see you around.
Bye, Corny.
Man, I sure wish we could complain about sexual harassment. That man is a pig with a capital P.
You said it.
P! Did someone call my name?
Well, your name isn't P.
Then why did you just call me that?
It's my special nickname for you. No one else is allowed to use it.
Oh.
Great. More men.
Shh, they'll hear you.
Yes, we did hear
And
you.
just what is your problem with men?
Just only that they force us to do what they want us to do, and they don't give us any rights of our own. Just that.
Well, yes, this is 1868. What do you expect?
Equal rights.
That's funny. You won't live long enough to see that.
Whoa, Ratcliff, don't be cruel. We have never viewed women as anything less than equal.
Well, that is true, but we were the exception for a long time. If these women don't like this, they should no longer live in 1868 as we do not, thank God.
No, blasphemy! Do not take our Lord's name in vain.
All right, they're still religious in this time period.
Well, ladies, we're sorry you've been treated so poorly, and we wish there was something that we could possibly do for you.
Do you really mean
No,
that?
he doesn't. He's just being kind.
Now, hold on, Ratcliff.
Oh.
I think he means it.
We're already here. If there's something that we can do for them, these poor, wretched souls living in this backward era, we should try to do something.
You and your bleeding heart. All right, but only if it's quick and simple.
All right. How might we be of service?
Well, I'm Bessie, and this is Margaret, and one of the fellows who works here in this machine shop with us, Charles Annan, is trying to take credit for Margaret's invention.
Bessie, you don't need to get them involved.
Why not? Someone has to help you, and the boss won't listen to us. Look, maybe they can talk to him on your behalf.
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh,
No.
Ratcliff, that doesn't seem too much to ask, does it? Talking to a boss?
Fine, be quick about it.
Where is this boss of yours?
I'll lead the way.
And I'll fill you in as we go.
Mr. Columbus,
Yes, Dot, what is it?
2 gentlemen are here to see you, sir.
Are they women?
No, Mr. Columbus, I said they were 2 gentlemen.
Well, I heard you, Dot, but I can't for the life of me think of a good reason why you would keep 2 men standing out in the lobby unless they were actually women, in which case I wouldn't see them at all.
Would you like me to show them in, Mr. Columbus?
Yes, if they're men, they should be shown right in.
Very good, Mr. Columbus.
Aha. Gentlemen, what can I do for you?
Are you the boss?
Yes, I'm Nathaniel Columbus, the boss of this fine company, Columbia Paper Bag Company. Are you looking for work, or?
Oh, work, that was a good one.
Oh, no, Fanny. May I call you Fanny?
Well, I'd prefer it if you did not do that.
Oh, why not? It's a common nickname for Nathaniel in this time period.
What do you mean, in this time period?
Never mind, Fanny. Hurry up, Packer. Talk to him so we can leave.
Well, Fanny, we are entrepreneurs like yourself, and we've heard a grievance from one of your employees that we, as fellow businessmen, thought that should be brought to your attention that you might address it.
All right, what is this grievance?
A young man by the name of... What's his name again, Ratcliff?
Charlie something Atwood, Annabelle, annoying.
Are you referring to Charles Annan?
Yes, that's the one. Do you know him?
Oh, well, of course, but if Charles has a problem, I do not know why he didn't feel like he could come bring it to me.
Oh, it's not that Charles has the problem, it's that Charles is the problem.
Oh, well, I do not believe my ears. Dot!
Yes, Mr. Columbus.
Go fetch Charles Annan and bring him to my office right away.
Of course, Mr. Columbus.
Well, Charles will be here in a minute. He seems like a steady worker. What offense has he caused you gentlemen?
Oh, it wasn't us that were offended. It was another employee.
Oh, well, that will not stand in my factory. Hold on one moment.
Do we have another choice?
Here he is, Mr. Columbus.
I can see that, Dot. No need to state the obvious.
Of course not, Mr. Columbus. Is there anything else?
No, Dot. Get back to work.
Yes, Mr. Columbus.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Columbus?
Yes? Yes, Charles. Yes, I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed indeed. These 2 sharply dressed gentlemen have told me that you have caused great offense to one of your fellows in the factory.
I did? I have no idea what that could be about.
Oh, do not play dumb.
Oh, Packer, I don't think he's playing.
You know full well that you're taking credit for Margaret Knight's invention of the machine that can fold and glue paper bags.
Heinous.
Low down.
Contemptible.
Loathsome.
Abhorrent.
Charles, is this true? Are you taking credit for Margaret's idea?
Well, yeah, but she's just a girl with those breasts and that blouse of hers.
Charles. I quite agree. Good initiative. You deserve a promotion. I'm making you the head of the machine shop. How do you like that, Charles?
Oh, gee, thank you, Mr. Columbus.
But he stole Margaret's work.
Yes.
How can you allow that?
Allow? Well, I encourage it. Margaret can't file for a patent herself anyway, so why not allow a man to profit from it?
Yeah.
Packer, you're not going to win this argument. Can we just leave?
But he just
I know! Good day, Fanny!
Bye, Fanny. I cannot believe just how backwards that man was.
Yes, you can, Packer. We lived through this time, remember? We were the only ones treating women in our employ well.
I've forgotten just how bad it used to be.
Of course you did. It's all right.
So it didn't go well?
No.
It's not fair.
Forget it, Bessie. You know there's nothing we can do.
But we could try. We gotta do
Excuse
some-
me?
Yes, Dot?
I couldn't help but overhear the conversation with Mr. Columbus. I have a cousin who's a lawyer, and she specializes in fighting for women.
Wait, a female lawyer? No way.
Yes, she's quite successful and has won many cases.
Oh my! I did not know a woman can be a lawyer, let alone a successful one.
Oh yes, we don't need to wait around for men to solve our problems for us. We can do it for ourselves, much better and faster. I'm sure she'd be happy to represent you if you'd like to sue.
I don't know.
But you have to, Margaret.
Well, Packer, looks like our job here's done.
You're right. It sounds like they can take it from here. No need to thank us. Your smiles are gratitude enough. Yes.
We weren't thanking you because you didn't help us at all.
Gasp! The nerve! We helped a lot.
Really? How?
By raising the issue with your boss loud enough for this sweet dot to overhear.
Obviously. Back to the time machine.
Well, I guess they did help a little bit.
I mean, they did, but it was you who made them do it, Bessie. Thank you so much.
So, does that mean you're going to have Dot call her cousin?
Absolutely. It's time to stop taking it from men and to fight back. If we women band together and rise up, I'm sure we'll be on equal footing with the other sex within just a couple decades.
You're right. By the time we reach the year 1900, we will surely be able to do everything a man can do.
If not before. Wait, did those men say they have a time machine?
Well, that's it for another adventure of Packer and Ratcliff. For more of their stories, attend our lively monthly shows at Mad Lab Theater.
It's All Been Done Radio Hour number 112. Packer and Ratcliff number 22, The Night Shift. Star Chase McCants as James Packer. Dallas Ray as Nicholas Ratcliff. Nick Arganbright as Tim the Time Machine. Samantha Stark as Margaret. Kristin Green as Bessie. Keith Jackson as Cornelius. Katie Boissoneault as Dot. Shane Stefanchik as Nathaniel. Ryan Yohe as Charlie. As always, it was narrated by Chris Allen. Theme song by Nathan Haley and Jerome Wetzel. Sound and recording by Shane Stefanchik. Please check out our website, it'sallbeendoneradiohour.com, and follow us on social media at IABD Presents. Have a great week.
Hey, you know I have feelings. I just do not like to show them. It's... Oh my gosh, what word is
It's
it?
bourgeois.
It's bourgeois. I've never seen that written out.
Yes, bourgeois.
Dallas will have fun with it.
I've never seen it written out before. That's funny.
You might want to just let him know the words and it out.
He speaks French.
Except for that one word.
Except for that
What is that word?
He'll be fine.
Gorgeous.
Yes, sirs. I have tapped into the space station on computers and... let me start that line again. Yes, sirs. I have tapped into the space station computers and power is down to 15%.
You can...
On that line, the desperation, switch the stench of fear and the puppy dog face so that the joke comes at the end. So the desperation, the stench of fear, the puppy dog face.
I can't. It doesn't. It's a PDF.
Well, fix it somehow.
I can't.
Well,
Look to
then
your
put it on your
left.
screen.
Here, I can write it in for you.
Put a post-it note on it.
Highlight?
Yeah, no.
No.
I used Whiteout, though.
Oh, I guess you can't make notes, can you?
Fantastic! Here are our rifles. Pronunciation is hard, sir.
Here are our rifles from the machine, dear Ratcliff.